Good morning, Robert Scribbler here with the OBX wave report for May the 5th, filming to the southeast off of Jeanette's Pier, looking at a lone paddle boarder out in the break with waves breaking in the range of 1 to 3 feet. Just offshore here, we've got the usual pod of dolphins swimming through the cerulean blue waters, and a lot of beachgoers here enjoying the warm weather and the calm weather. We have calm winds out of the north and northeast at about 5 miles per hour. The waves are becoming more glassy as we get a storm swell coming in off the backside of a low pressure system that is far out in the North Atlantic Ocean, and likely to be a beautiful day today for both surfing and beachgoers. I'm surprised to only see one surfer out here on the break. I'm going to get out there. I've been having some issues with my GoPro, so I haven't been able to upload footage directly from the surfer recently, but hopefully we'll be able to troubleshoot that and get you guys some GoPro footage relatively shortly. All right. Throughout the day, we expect wave conditions to continue to improve as that swell moves in from the backside of that storm system. So swell is expected to build to 2 to 5, 2 to 4, 2 to 5 foot across the Outer Banks. Here at Jeanette's Pier, swell expected to build to 2 to 3, 2 to 4 foot and be rather glassy throughout the day. So this afternoon, as we get into the afternoon, wave conditions improving. Right now we're at about low tide, and the tide, well actually tide is still going out. We expect low tide a little bit after noon today. And you can see the rip tide moving here in between the first sandbar and the second sandbar. All right, so let's get down to conditions. Right now at Jeanette's Pier, waves in the range of 1 to 2, 1 to 3 feet, expected to build to 2 to 3 feet or higher by afternoon. Primary swell coming in at 17 seconds. Out of the east-northeast, has about a 1.5 foot swell. Secondary swell coming in at 5 seconds. Out of the north, that is a 2 foot swell that's expected to angle more towards shore as the day progresses, hence the improving surf conditions. Air temperatures right now in the lower 60s. Ocean water temperatures around 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Actually feels a bit warmer right now. Feels almost like it's in the 70s, despite the official readings saying it's in the 60s. Weather forecast for today: sunny with highs in the middle 60s. North winds around 5 miles per hour, shifting toward the east. And so just beautiful conditions today as we watch a paddleboard catch a nice wave here. Woo! Fun ride and a little spill at the end. All right, heading down to Rodamp. I'm not at Rodamp, but I can provide you the observations based on the monitors. And Rodamp right now, waves also in the range of 1 to 2, 1 to 3 feet, expected to kick up to 2 to 4 feet later today, with the primary swell coming out of the east-northeast at about 1.2 feet. That's a 9-second swell. Secondary swell coming in at 12 seconds. Also out of the east-northeast, that's about a 0.8 foot swell. Winds out of the north-northeast at 7 miles per hour. Air temperatures in the lower to middle 60s. Ocean water temperatures at 61, holding in there at 61 right now. We're expected to get warmer conditions over the next couple of weeks. So these water temperatures expected to warm up as we get into mid-May. Weather conditions for today: sunny with highs in the middle 60s, northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then heading on down the coast to Buxton, right now waves in the range of 1 to 2, 1 to 3 feet, expected to build to a powerful 3 to 4 feet, possibly even some 5 foot waves down there at Buxton today. Primary swell right now coming in at 9 seconds out of the east-northeast. That has a 1 foot swell. Secondary swell at 13 seconds, 0.8 feet, also out the east-northeast. And north swell expected to build and angle in from the northeast as the day progresses, getting up to around 3 feet. Just offshore, we've got wave heights in the range of 4 feet with a swell angling in towards shore. That swell is expected to build to around 5 feet by afternoon, evening, and into tomorrow. Winds right now 6 miles per hour out of the northeast at Buxton. Air temperatures in the range of the middle 60s right now. Ocean water temperatures at 66. Sunny with highs in the middle 60s today. Northeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Just a beautiful day up and down the Outer Banks. Beautiful Friday for future And I want to give a shout out to all the climate activists and environmental activists out there that are helping to fight to defend our coastline from the impacts of climate change driven by fossil fuel burning. Those impacts being rising sea levels, driven by melting glaciers, driven by the heating of the Earth's atmosphere and ocean system, more intense storm systems that unfortunately threaten our coastlines, and ocean acidification, which threatens the sea life that so many of us rely on for both our food and our enjoyment as we enjoy watching some dolphins out here rampaging. Looks like they're getting into some fish here in a riptide that is off the second sandbar off the south side of Jeanette's Pier. So again, witnessing the sea life that we need to protect by through a rapid transition to clean energy. And here at Jeanette's Pier, we're a platform for clean energy. Jeanette's Pier is associated with the National Renewable Energy Laboratories and is a mount for wind turbines and clean energy research, among other things, researching the currents offshore for the potential to place wind turbines in the near offshore environment here just off the Outer Banks. So action on climate coming here from the Science Pier here at Jeanette's Pier. So thank you for joining me for this session of the OBX Wave Report at Jeanette's Pier as we close, watching our paddleboarder just offshore. And we did have some dolphins just popping up right off the paddleboarder. So thank you for joining me once again on a glorious Friday for Future. Friday, May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo to you all.